Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Liz and today is going to be another massive shopping haul. A lot of the times I just wait till these things accumulate so I can film one huge video, but sometimes I wait too long in between hauls and I just don't have the time, if I'm just being honest, to stop and film all the time. I currently work 2 jobs and right now my hours are about 70 hours a week. So I don't have that much time, which is why a lot of the time I just do shorts, which is much quicker and easier. With the actual YouTube videos, I have a full setup. I have a ring light, a camera, which a part of this haul, I did get a new ring light. It was time for an upgrade. I had the previous one for like 5 years. The legs were a little bit janky. What was a real kicker was the piece that would hold up my camera portion just completely snapped in half and I could no longer use it. And I was looking for a replacement just for the piece so I didn't have to buy a whole new ring light. And I was like, how long have you had this ring light? And I looked and it was 5 years and I'm like, Liz, it's time for an upgrade. And I'm glad I did it because everything is so much better about it. So this full haul is inclusive to Amazon, Marshalls, what I got for Christmas, a little bit of TikTok, a little bit of Etsy, and a little bit of Shein. So yeah, let's get right into it. I will try to keep everything in order from what I got as far as like where I shopped it at, but a lot of it is all mixed around. So if I need to specify, I will at a time before I show the product. Alrighty. So the first thing I'll start with is my Etsy haul because there's 2 items. The first one I'll show you is a calendar. Now, this calendar, I will blame my husband for it because he showed it to me last year from 2024 and I did buy the 2024 version. I'll show you just in a sec. I'm keeping it for prosperity. And the person who made this, her Etsy shop is Becca by Hand and it is a calendar, but specifically a cat horror calendar related. Now this retails for about $30 and for the artistry and everything like that, yes, it's probably twice the normal size of an actual calendar, but I absolutely love it. And it's just so adorable. So this is for 2025. And this was the one for 2024. I have no idea how long she's been doing this. Like I said, I only started buying this since last year, and this will be an annual tradition. I will continue to buy these cat calendars. And this is from 2024. The next thing I wanted to get was a dream catcher. My husband wanted to get a dream catcher and I wanted to make sure it was native made. So for that I went onto Etsy. Obviously you could buy it from Amazon for half the price. I believe they were like $20, but specifically for dream catchers, they have to be native made. There is a specific reason, but I won't get into that in this video because it's a bit of a long story. So, but anyways, for my specifications, that's what I was looking for and it is absolutely beautiful. I believe the full price for this was $60 and then I got it on sale for like $45 for that. It's like absolutely gorgeous. So I don't know how to show this beautiful thing all in one shot. It's like one giant dream catcher with 3 mini dream catchers and then in the middle is like, well, towards the end is a tree of life. And then my husband goes and complains and goes, I don't think the dream catcher is working. I've had a nightmare last night. And I'm like, this is not 100% proof, okay? Things happen. Things slip through the cracks. I don't know what to tell you. This is almost through the length of my body, like, and I'm including the strap. But if you weren't including the strap from my shoulder, it goes down to my knee. And I'm like 5 foot tall, so she's intense. Another thing, my cat thinks this is his like little, you know how they have the wand with the little feather on top, and he thinks it's a cat toy. So my husband puts on the fan at night, so then the feathers are blowing in the wind, and then my cat comes and tries to paw at it. So, ugh. But anyways, I don't know if I have to put it higher. I'll show you a picture of how it's currently looking in my bedroom. The next portion is going to be my Shein haul. The makeup stuff for the Shein, I'll leave towards the end with the rest of the makeup because I did buy welcome mats for December, Christmas Day itself, the springtime, and then just year-round off seasons. I did buy another welcome mat. This is the welcome mat that I bought for the springtime. Obviously, it's pretty big. I believe it's 60 by 90. I don't know. So I know they say, as in they, I mean like the spiritual community says not to leave a welcome mat, but I do have a protection crystal in front of my other welcome sign. And the other one is obviously currently in front of my door. So it is a black one with white lettering that spells out, obviously, welcome with paw prints above it. So the next thing we're gonna get into are my headband and wristlets collection, because again, I just don't get just buy one, because I'm not normal like that, am I? I have issues. So yes, I have a full collection here. So these are all my headband and wristlets. So when I'm washing my face or doing my makeup, I use the headband, and the wristlets if I'm specifically washing my face. So they're towel wristbands, so the water doesn't drip down the sides of your arm while you wash your face over the sink, which is what a big deterrent for me to wash my face like out of the shower that I normally do. I won't take them all out, you can obviously see what they are, but this is the crab one, this is the gray bunny one, I believe this is the gray and white cat one. So this one is the little cow, this one is the pink bunny, this one is the panda, you can see I already got makeup on it. This one's a little froggy, this one's a little giraffe. This one was gifted to me from a friend, and it's just plain, which is, you know, low balls. So this one is obviously Winnie the Pooh, Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, and how do you say it, babe?
What?
The guy, what they say, the little claw guys.
The green alien?
Yeah, the green, what do they say though?
Claw.
No, you gotta say it specially though.
I ain't saying anything.
How do you say it though?
You say it.
The claw. You say it one time and I'll repeat it.
No.
I won't keep you in, I just...
No.
The claw, right? Anyways, so this one's a little aliens from Toy Story. This one's from Garfield, obviously, and Tom and Jerry, and this is just a plain, cute little black one. So if anybody's curious about the length. And it stretches pretty well, so even if you have like a big head. No offense, but if you did, don't worry about it. Alrighty, so that is my entire headband and wristlet collection. I have one more that's just a plain pink one, and it's just sitting in my little skincare compartment in my bathroom. Again, this is going to be random. I'm just grabbing at this point. So I got royal blue, I think, crew neck sweater, and this was inspired by sweaters I saw off TikTok shop. By the time you're filming this, it's probably dead and gone, but I'm filming this literally a couple days before. Today is like what, January 17th, so the TikTok man is on its way. Anyways, I did my last minute shopping for TikTok, which is a part of this haul. But anyways, this inspired my purchase from TikTok, but I got this off of Amazon because I love horror movies. So yeah, I got this in 3X. Okay, and then I got an army, I think this is dark green or army green hoodie, and it's plain in the front, but in the back. The next few items I got off of Amazon, and that is because my husband has agreed to learn Spanish, and even if he doesn't really follow through, our future kids will. So I'll force them. So I got flashcards. So there's different kinds. I believe this was 45 and this was like 20 or 30. In combination with that, I did get these little guides, and they open up. Obviously, this one is conversations. For some reason, when I first saw it, I read conversions. I'm an idiot. This is vocabulary, and then this is grammar. Like I said, they do open up. So it's just a bunch of vocabulary. Ignore the ring light. These were $6 each, so that's pretty nice. I debated including these, but this is honestly where I'm at. And even though I've had my weight loss surgery, I am still struggling with my binging. I have since been officially diagnosed with binge eating disorder. And I feel like this year I'd like to get a hold on that, because I need to lose 100 pounds in order to start trying to even think about trying for kids, just for the safety of me, the safety of the child. So I feel like I wanted to get control of that this year. It's not even a New Year's resolution, but it's just a goal of mine. With my surgery, my highest was almost 330. I lost 25 pounds. Before that, I got down to 306. I think my lowest after surgery was 250 to 270. I don't know. I think I maintained at 270 for a while. Let's just say, let's call it 270. I got on Ozempic, but it was semaglutide, the generic version of it, which is cheaper, which was still $300 a month after everything was said and done. And I still gained a pound after 3 months because just other stuff. And then as soon as I got off of it, I gained, I think, 30 pounds in 2 months. So yeah, anyways, now I'm trying to work overtime. Right now I'm around 292, and again, like I said, I need to lose 100 more pounds. Anyways, long story and tangent aside, I bought self-help books specifically in regards to binge eating. So I got this workbook about intuitive eating. I got this one as well. It's called Overcoming Binge Eating, and I wanted specifically to get books that were written by and edited by doctors because they know what they're talking about, or therapists. And the third book I got was off of a YouTuber. She does have this entire book for free in like a audio format, like a podcast format on her channel, and her name is Sarah. I'm not gonna butcher her last name, but her name is Sarah. She does have a whole dedicated YouTube channel about this, so if you don't want to purchase this, which is still pretty cheap, it's free on YouTube. But I like to highlight, I like to make my notes, and I wanted to, you know, flip through it and read myself. So yeah. And if you're curious, this is what she looks like, and she does have a channel. So this is a travel makeup case. So this is by Tender Love and Carrie. So this was about $13. So the reason this really got me hooked was because of the hook. Yeah, am I corny? I sure am, but I will take a joke when I can. Anyways, so this is absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, this did hook me in because of this hook when you're traveling. And yeah, I needed a makeup case. And I was shopping with my friends, my like literally high school long friends. Like we've been friends for like over a decade. And I was like, convince me and tell me reasons why I don't need to buy this. And she's like, when's the last time you've been traveling? I'm like, fair, but I'm gonna still buy it. y'all, I'm a shopaholic. They know it, and it's literally like, oh, I did a Liz when it's just two other girls. They were my bridesmaids, but who you are, obviously. Sometimes they watch my channel, but she literally was like, oh my god, I did a Liz, because she's the one that's really, really budget friendly, and I wish I had her restraint. And then she filled up her cart, and she was like, oh my god, I just did a Liz, and I'm like, yeah, like you bought more stuff than I did, or at least she filled up the cart much more than I did. I ended up spending much more money, but I believe she got more items. I had no idea, but a lot of her items were on deep discount. Like it was, Marshall's is like a discount store, but it was like discount on top of discount, which is like, and then she found, oh my god, she found like the Belief travel set. So it had the eye cream, the moisturizer, the toner, and I'm like, how did you find that? And it was like $3 or $5. And y'all, don't come from Marshall's. It's not expired product. It's really not. It's just overstock half the time. They do have expiration dates on a lot of these products, and it's, you have like 1 to 2 years before the expiration date. It's just overstock, so of the same high-end products. Anyways, tangent aside, I did end up picking this up anyways because I am planning on going on family vacation soon, so she will come in handy. Next item, I got this for my husband, and you can see the price on this already. It was $16, and yeah, it's honestly, oh, she's hefty, but like she's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm not much of a drinker, but my husband is, and so is his family. I figured this would come in handy, and then even for like having guests over, we could always have a signature cocktail. And next thing, so this was the stock up product, y'all. This was $38.99 if you want to round it up, which I do. This was almost $40 for 100 K-cups. Now, I even compared this to Sam's Club because I believe you get 80 for like $30, $35, and I was like, you get 20 more for a few more bucks. So anyways, I picked this up at Marshall's, and honestly, they have a lot of different varieties. So this was really good. I mean, it's an expensive upfront cost, but my husband is a coffee drinker, and apparently I got him the wrong flavors. He didn't tell me which one he wanted. He said just pick me up coffee, specifically K-cups, because we have like, you know, a machine for that. Yeah, so apparently I got him the wrong one. I bought him the store brand from Sam's Club, which is Members Mark, and it had 4 different flavors, and I'm like, he didn't tell me which flavor he wanted, but he gets a variety, and he wasn't reaching for it. I said, do you not like these flavors? And he's like, he was not reaching for it, which means he didn't want it or like it. So I was like, you know what, I'll just stock up, and I'm not a coffee drinker, so it would have gone to waste. So I gave it to my best friend, that same best friend we were group shopping with at Marshall's. So the next items are from Marshalls, are of the snack variety. So this is the gummy peach rings, and this was $4, y'all. And then again, this is the Praline, I think. Usually I get the chocolate, but for some reason between both different Marshalls, one of them only had vanilla and then the other one had strawberry. Yeah, these are quite expensive at the store. And Marshalls, this was about $5. Okay, I bought myself a shower cap because I did buy myself a set on Amazon, but it was a plastic kind. This one at least has like a cloth covering it, because the plastic ones just rip way too easily. And this one kind of pissed me off because they put the tags, like little pin mark, little thin plastic things through, like, so now I have 2 holes through the actual shower cap, which low-key defeats the purpose of a shower cap, because now it's no longer 100% waterproof, but like whatever, they're pinholes, but whatever, it is what it is. I'll still use it and it's not going to affect me that much, but it's kind of infuriating that they put the tag right through the shower cap itself, and they didn't have to. So another thing I picked up from my husband is his lunch takeaways. A lot of the time they just call these Tupperwares nowadays, but it's not. That's just the brand. This is just the product, and the product itself, it's takeaways or like lunch boxes or whatever. So I was deciding between bento boxes and these kind of boxes, and the only thing that really drawed me over the bento towards the bento box were the spoons and forks. And I was like, another thing to wash. And what I wanted was the deep compartments and separate compartments, because the ones I currently have is just one big space, but I give this man lots of options and sides. So yeah, and this was, I believe, $7 for 4 of them, and the other ones were like $6-7 for one of them. So I went with this one. In combination with that, I did buy these as well. So this is specifically for like carrot sticks or celery sticks, which my husband loves, and a little side of ranch. So I did also pick these up. The tag was on the side and I ripped that off, but this was like $3. Honestly. Another thing I picked up from Marshalls was this Smart Ass game, and it's honestly a good game. I played it with the same friends I went shopping with, and this was like $7. I took the tag off because Marshalls put the tag in the most inconvenient of places. Half the time you can't get it out and it's just a mess. And then anyways, but I was able to get it off. This game specifically has 4 different categories: who am I, where am I, hard ass, which is more difficult than the normal ones, what am I, and where am I. Anyway, so basically you get, I won't read through these because it's going to take time. Actually, no, this will be fun. All right, you guys can play along with me at home. I'm not going to tilt this over, but you can see. And you guys, let's do one quick round of who am I. I'm a leading politician. I have also written 2 books. I graduated from Columbia University and Harvard Law School. I grew up in Hawaii and Indonesia. My dad is from Kenya. I have 2 daughters with my wife, Michelle. I was a junior senator from Illinois. I was number 44. Hope and change are my keywords. Who am I? With the initials BO. If you have guessed Barack Obama, you're correct. Get it? Number 44, 44th president. Okay. And you kind of just, as soon as you know what, you call it out. The next thing I picked up was the Chi, and Chi is a really good product, and I got this for $10. I tried to rip it off, but anyways, this is a 32 ounce, and this is a thermoprotective treatment, and I got more Chi products on the way, but we'll get to it. So yeah, this is basically a heat protectant. Back here I have other hair products. So this is the Chi Infra Silk Infusion for a silk press, and I have the Chi Iron Guard heat protectant spray. So clearly I'm a fan. This one is like a conditioner and then you rinse it out. I might just use it prior to doing my hair, I don't know, and just leave it in because this is an extra step. Alright, so the next thing I picked up were these little, they call them sauce pods, but I just call them the container for the condiments, obviously, like any dressings, any ketchup, mayonnaise, whatever. So again, they have the lids on them for my husband for traveling purposes, but also when we're at home, marinara sauce, whatever. I did previously buy like a pack of 4, but it was pretty small, and like to dip the food in and out, the food would get stuck all the time, and it was not enough space. I believe it was 2 ounces or 1 ounce, or no, I think it was like a couple tablespoons worth, quite frankly, and this is 2.5 ounces. I definitely needed more space. These retailed for about $6. One thing I don't have, which is currently in use, is my bath mat, which I needed to get one because we were just well due for one, but it was from DKNY and it retailed for $15, almost $14.99, but you know me, I like to round up, right? And it's currently in my bathroom and it matched our shower curtain perfectly. My husband and I are what you call Disney adults, where we still watch Disney movies and animated movies just because we just like them. No harm, no foul. We had a time period where we were obsessed with The Mandalorian and Baby Yoda, which is also Grogu. So yeah, I got a shower curtain. And the next two items I got were a couple foot masks because Lord, do I need it. I am diabetic and one of my foot is very cracked and I definitely am in desperate need for foot masks. So this came in a pack of 2 for $4.50. Okay, alrighty, so I have currently ran out of time, so the next cut will probably be well after the movies, so yeah. Alrighty, and I'm back. I look a little slightly different, but we are gonna pick up right where we left off. As you can see, I cleared out the stuff behind me, and we will be rolling anew. Last non-makeup related item that I picked up from Marshall's was this doggy squeezy toy, and obviously it's Jason. And I got it for my dog and it was on sale for $3. Like I said, any makeup or skincare related items I picked up from Marshall's, I will be saving that to the very last. So next thing is the TikTok category. Again, I bought some Color Pop from TikTok Shop, so again, I will leave that to the last. Another thing I bought but I already ate was the Dubai, one of the viral, at this point I don't even know what the original one is because I've seen so many, but for a bit through TikTok it was the viral Dubai chocolate where it was pistachio and everything like that. So this is the kit. You can make it yourself. I got it in white chocolate and regular milk chocolate, and I also did buy the actual bar to compare it just out of curiosity if this compared. So this is your make it yourself kit. I shoved both of them in one just for convenience sake, and each of them you get a mold. I just combined the two. Each of them you get one shredded katafi. Hopefully I'm saying this right. It's a shredded katafi. It's a little crunchies in the middle. The pistachio cream and tahini mix. This is the white chocolate melting wafers with cocoa butter. And then again, same thing for the second one. This is just chocolate. And they do show you the step-by-step instructions on how to make it at home. Okay, the next item that I got influenced by TikTok was the snack box. I believe this was on sale for like $5. I think I got 2 for $5, or it was like 2 for $9. It was really, really cheap. But this is not cheaply made. This is really sturdy. And I even compared it to the ones I saw at Marshall's, and the ones I saw at Marshall's were much more flimsy and much more expensive. So these are all individual in compartments. You can fill it what you want, and they close. They are sealed once you put the lid on, and then the lid has handles. These cups come out, so if you're entertaining guests, which I like to do, this is a cute little snack box. Or if you're bringing it to a party, amazing. This could be a vegetable tray, this could be a fruit tray, this could be a snack tray, it could be whatever you want. So these I got, these are empty deodorant stick holders. Now, the reason I got this was because I was sick of wasting the little bit of deodorant, y'all. This is how you know I grew up poor. Same thing with the toothpaste. I even got like a little thing to squeeze out the remaining toothpaste in the tube instead of cutting it. I feel like we used to cut it open, to be quite frank and quite ghetto. We used to cut it open, but they have a gadget wherever you could find it. I found it on Amazon where it squeezes the remaining out to the top. Anyways, so same concept with my deodorant. I feel like I lose like 2 to 3 ounces, just whatever's left in that stick. So what I'm gonna do moving forward, obviously, is whatever's left, pop it out, put it in a container, and then melt it, and then pour it into here. So, and then you have a whole new deodorant stick. We shall see. But it came in a pack of 3. I only really wanted 1, but it came in a pack of 3, so I have 3. Next items I got off of Amazon were perfume related. So these are the perfume atomizer, and same thing, but slightly different. So these came in a pack of 6. So the difference is you can take the perfume sprayer top off, and you'll leave the little plastic, and you just push it down and it'll fill up in this little tube. There you go, you have a travel size perfume sprayer. This came in a set of 5. This is much bigger compared to the other one. So this, what it does, it twists up, you pull it out, you can fill this up. It doesn't have a little thing in the bottom, you just have to twist it off and fill it up. And they do give you funnels and such. This is how Scentbird used to do their perfume subscription. Now they have a different mechanism, but I like this just the same. They have 3 funnels, 3 pipettes, and then they have 3 other pump mechanisms. Anyways, y'all. And just for comparison's sake, again, the adult in me just gets excited by these things. But I got more acrylic organizers. So specifically, these are all for my chargers, and I will show you just in a second. I mean, I can just show you right now. And the lid is pretty secure for me to even tip it over like this, but I won't do it for long. But yes, basically I have all my wires, and on the last end you can see that little white little strap, and it holds it nice and taut. And then just miscellaneous, my flash drives, extra battery. I don't know whose, I think that's my husband's battery. I don't know where it goes to. But extra earbuds, extra headphones.